Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bex, the Novel Nana. I wanted to come today and bring you guys a video update, and I just want to try to encourage all of you out there who are in the pit right now, with me. I'm having issues. I'm struggling. Obviously, look at, all of this. Hygiene just seems to take a back seat when your brain is just like going, and you're trying to... Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. This stuff has got to go. Okay. Okay. It is late. I'm tired. I've already had a very long day. I was short on my word count, and I'm trying not to let that bother me. What bothers me right now is I have no clue what in the world I'm doing with my story. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I have this problem. Like, my brain never shuts off, for one. And for two, I have a crap memory. Like, I cannot remember anything. Like, anything. I can remember stuff from 20 plus years ago, but as of 5 minutes ago, I couldn't tell you where I put my pencil. I don't even know if I had breakfast today. I don't know when the last time I brushed my hair. Like, it's getting to that point. I'm struggling in my story because there's so many of those, brain, please work. It's mush, guys. It's so mush. I don't have, the words are not coming. I don't know what to tell you. This was probably a really, really bad idea to try to film a video when I'm in this state, but I wanted to do it because I cannot be the only one. I'm being distracted by those shiny idea squirrels. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's like, squirrel, that. Okay, well, that's where I'm at. I'm having a lot of issues with my story. Like, I've plotted it out so far. And I know a lot of people are going to hate me for this, and that's fine. Hate me, whatever. I really, it is what it is. I love you with the love of the Lord, and that's all I can do. The rest is up to you. But anyway, I know this is an unpopular opinion, and I know there's people out there, they're going to think this is some sort of cop-out or whatever. And, to you out there, you're more than welcome to feel any way that you want to feel, as am I. So let me just put this out there. I have no problem with the end of my story. I know exactly what's going to happen in the end. I have a pretty good idea of the middle. The beginning, the first 3 chapters, I think I probably wrote, rewrote, revised, scrapped, thrown away, started again, rewrote, revised, all of it, like, over and over and over. There's probably been 40 some odd versions of the beginning of the story. So much has changed. And one thing leads to another and another and another, and I just don't know which idea to stick with. The beginning, because how I start that beginning is eventually going to change something in the story that's not going to make it right, and it's just going to be an endless cycle of, fixing this to make it consistent with that, and oh my gosh, my brain just wants to explode. Like, guys, I want to just break down. I want to cry. I'm tired. That's what it is. I'm tired. You'll be fine tomorrow. Oh, this porcupine piss of a story will go away. Start fresh. Start fresh. You can do this. You can do this. Okay. Oh my God. And that's all on camera. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is mush. It's mush. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm so tired. I stayed up way too late last night. You know, when it hits like 7:30, 8 o'clock, my husband's ready for bed. You know, if he's home, he's ready for bed. We're old. Our bodies don't work like they used to, and my brain is just mush all the time. It's like I can't even get good sleep because my brain never shuts off. Is there anybody out there like this? I cannot be the only one. If you guys are like this, if you guys have these kind of moments, I can't be the only one. Like, it's got to be a writer thing, or I don't know. I feel like I'm crazy half the time because my brain will not shut off. It just keeps going and going and going and going. And as a writer, I mean, that could be both good and bad, I guess. I always have ideas, so that's good. It's just, guys, I can't even function right now. I literally am having the hardest time. Anxiety, just feeling so much self-doubt right now. Like, can I do this? You know, pull yourself together, Bex. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I feel like I'm talking to myself anyway, so I just want to feel like I'm not alone. I need somebody to tell me that this is normal because this is my passion. This is what I want to do. And I'm just struggling with it so hard. I don't understand why I'm struggling so much. You know, I mean, could it be because I'm not getting enough sleep? Probably. You know, could it be because I got too wired on caffeine? Could be. You know, could it be that I totally lost my train of thought, guys. That's how tired I am. Maybe tomorrow will be better. I'm really hoping that it will be. I've had so many breakdowns, so much of this, you know, what is the word? There are no words. Roller coaster. I found a word, guys. Okay. It's like a roller coaster ride. Wow, I just totally sorry, guys. I know I'm a mess right now. It's this nano thing. I've never done anything as challenging as this, like really pushing myself, and I don't even know if any of this video makes sense, like, at all. And if it doesn't, that's fine. I don't have to upload it. Still don't know how to edit videos very well. So it may end up, staying in there. I may post it. I don't know. I mean, I want to be real. I want to show all of it. That was my goal. What I set out to do with this channel was to put myself out there, to show you all of my flaws, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and document my journey, my writing process. And as an older person who didn't grow up with a lot of technology, who is also, a self-proclaimed technophobe like me, I just want to put it out there for others. This is real. This is how I feel. I do have a lot of anxiety. And all my life, people in my family, my friends, they all think that I'm such an extroverted person. But I think I fall somewhere in between, more of an ambivert. I'm pretty close to almost being like agoraphobic. Like, I don't go places. I don't feel confident or comfortable. I try to make other people feel comfortable. I do the best that I can to support other people. But, my brain, I just feel like it works differently. I don't know. Maybe it's just this moment that I'm feeling all of this and that this is just what's coming out. I don't know. And I know this isn't like a diary. And I know that most of you probably don't care one way or the other. But to those of you who do care, who are out there, that are supporting writers like me, that understand that this is just who we are, this is our quirks, this is what comes along with the territory, and who are supporting us, who are trying to be brave, conquer our fears, public speaking and doing this whole YouTube, AuthorTube, nano, joining the community, putting ourselves out there, being raw, being real. I know this isn't the industry standard or whatever, and I know that you're not supposed to get on the YouTube. I will get it right, guys. I'm just an old folk and I don't do technology. I'm learning as I go. Why am I crying? My God. Anyway, I'm very tired. I have no idea what I've said so far and what I haven't. I don't know if any of this is making sense. I think my point, if I had one at all, was just to tell you guys that I'm having a hard time. I'm struggling. It's not just the word count. That's not even it. It's not the amount of words. It's the quality of what I'm writing. I know this is supposed to be a zero draft, a first draft, a piece of crap draft, whatever you want to call it. For me, it's trying to find the story. But the problem is, my story's playing like hide and seek, and they are really good at it. The characters in my story are just not where I want them to be. And I know that it probably has a lot to do with my lack of education and a lot to do with, my writing skills not being up to par. But it's all up here. I just don't know how to translate that to the paper in a way that it's cohesive and that it makes sense to someone other than me who knows the story, at least from the midpoint on to the end. And I know that's unpopular. I know people think it's a cop-out for writing the end of the story, but to me, the end of the story is what came first. And in my mind, when it came to me, I was like, wow, how did they get there? How did these two little girls end up in this spot? And it just occurred to me, I haven't even told you guys what my book is about. Okay, so I'm not sure if I can give you the elevator pitch or the one or two sentences, and anyone who knows me knows that I don't do anything in one or two sentences. That's just who I am, guys. Oh my God, this video is going to be such a mess. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I have no idea what I'm saying. I have no idea. I'm tired. It will come back around. I know that it will. You just gotta bear with me. Give me a minute. When the story came to me, I did see the ending of the story first. My story that I seen in my head towards the end, not the final end, but towards the end, I seen an outcome that really pulled at my heartstrings. And I thought, wow, what would cause two children to end up in this position? What made them get there and how they get there and how do they feel about being there and what can be done to try to undo the damage that's already been done. And it's a story. See, I'm not doing a good job at this. It's basically about a 20-year time period where there has been a crime spree, basically starting in 1977, and about a man who takes these girls and does horrible things, changes who they are from that point in their life forever. Some of them make it out okay, some not so much, but I've made it into a series, and it's 4 books as of right now. I've worked a little on each story. The first one, the first book is what I've been changing and revising and rewriting and rechanging and rechanging. Is that even a word? I have no idea right now. I'm so tired. Okay, I'm going to end this video because clearly I'm not making any sense. The point is, my book, I'm struggling, and it has to do with getting that first chapter, first 2 chapters really is what I'm struggling with. Because the first, 10, 15,000 words that I've written, they're just, like, I'm probably being hard on myself, but no, I'm not. It's absolute porcupine piss. I'm not gonna lie. It's bad. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I know where I want the story to go, and I know that starting at chapter 3, the story gets good. Like, that's the inciting incident. That's when it all changes. That's when stuff gets real, That's when we see the characters struggle and her rise to the action and, the proactive steps that she takes to try to change her situation. And I see all that, and I know that that is good. It's solid. I can write that because I had written only snippets, kind of like bullet points, the major events of what I thought needed to take place in each chapter. So I wrote one scene for each chapter to kind of be my guideline. But the story has changed so much from the time that I first, come up with the story, that the first 2 chapters make absolutely no sense now. They do not belong. So I know that first 10 to 15,000 words that I've written is completely crap. It's going to be scrapped. It's not going to make it into the story. And I know this. But it was more about trying to figure it out along the way, which I'm still struggling to do. I'm hoping to overcome this slump. I'm hoping that my brain, once I'm able to sleep, it'll get better. My emotions are all over the place, guys. I am so tired, and my brain is mush, like absolute mush. And I don't want to leave on such a bad note, I'm sorry this video is just all over the place. But I think what I want to say is just keep going. That's what I'm telling myself anyways. Just keep going. You can do this. And whether you have support or not, I just want you to know, you may not know me, but I'm rooting for you. I want everybody to find their passion in life. And if writing is what you're passionate about, by all means pursue it. And just be prepared for the good parts, the bad parts, and the ugly parts. And I want to encourage y'all, and I'm going to try to take my own advice here, and just realize that it's a process. Everybody starts somewhere, and everybody has to learn. I'm just at the very beginning, those baby step stages. And it's hard because I feel like I'm just not grasping it. I feel like, even with this YouTube channel, I feel like I'm not going to be accepted because I'm not fitting inside this box, Nobody wants to hold some old lady's hand and walk her through the process of learning how to use, technology and be up with the times or whatever. I feel so behind. And I'm struggling. I'm really, really struggling. But I'm trying to push through it. I would appreciate you guys' support and encouragement. And I'll do the same for you. I will be there. If you need somebody to be your sounding board, I'm more than happy to do that. Because I do believe in the creative process. I do believe that it takes every bit of you, it takes a toll as well, but you got to take the good with the bad. Like I said, I'm having bad moments, but I know that tomorrow's a new day. And as Anne Shirley once said, Anne of Green Gables, you guys should know who I'm talking about. Maybe you don't, I don't know. But Anne Shirley, her teacher, Miss Stacy, told her that tomorrow is fresh with no mistakes. So that's what I'm going to hang on to. And I hope that you guys will too. Tomorrow's a new day. It's fresh, no mistakes. So you can start over. And I'm going to have to try to keep playing that over and over in my head, because I get in moments like this where panic just hits me and I feel like I'm just being crushed from the inside out. I feel like my brain is just not working properly. I don't know. And I'm emotional, and I need sleep. That's, I know that I need sleep. But I don't know if any of you out there are like me, but I get migraines really bad. I know this is totally off topic, but I get migraines really bad. And some days they're debilitating. I can't function. I can't form a sentence. I can't think straight. I can't be in light. I can't, it has to be dark. It has to be cold. It has to be just me, with my pain, just sitting with it. And eventually, I get through it. Sometimes they last, a couple hours, and usually I can feel them coming on ahead of time, because I have these really sore spots on the top of my head, and I call them my dents, because they literally dip in. If my head was shaved, you would see. I mean, it's very noticeable, the dents. But anyway, I don't know where that was going, but I think the point I'm trying to make here is I can't be the only one out there. There has to be others like me. And I just wonder, do any other writers go through what I'm going through right now? Do I need to just, throw the towel in and, gracefully bow out, or what? Do I go after my passion and just do it anyway and learn as much as I can in the process, and hope that maybe by this time next year, I will, have come as far as I need to come in order to, progress my story, to hone the craft, to do, what I love doing, but figure out a way to do it better, to do it right. Anyway, like I said, this video, I know that it's long. It makes no sense. I don't even know if I'm going to upload it or not, if I'm going to edit it or not, if I even can figure out how to edit it. Really, all I wanted to do was just jump on real quick and just tell you guys that I was struggling. There's those highs and lows. I don't know, maybe I don't know. I just wonder if there's any connection to that creative brain, those left brain people that I just wonder, is there anybody like me? Is there anybody out there on YouTube that's like me? Is there any interest to, be a fly on the wall in people like myself's lives, Are you guys interested in any of this? Does it matter? Is it just a writer thing, Are we, in a... I can't find the words. My brain is mush. Are we in a class of our own? The migraines, the not, your wheels just keep spinning. You're like a hamster on a freaking wheel, and it just won't stop. It won't shut off. And you get tired, and you get cranky, and then you get overtired, and then you can't sleep. And then when you finally do just be completely exhausted and your brain goes to mush, and then you try to lay down, and then, it just keeps sparking in there. And sometimes you'll get a good idea out of that spark. Sometimes you won't. But is there anybody else out there like this? Am I making any sense whatsoever at all? I don't know. Guys, I'm really sorry. I know that this whole video has probably just been a mess. Oh, sister, let me tell you. I'm a mess, guys. I'm a mess. And I know that I've already done videos about, that getting over that hump. It's those valleys, and I'm in another valley. I'm in another valley right now, and I'm gonna go, guys. I'm sorry. I am literally having like a breakdown right now. Like it's happening. I can feel it in my chest. I know that it's coming. So I'm gonna get off here. But I do want to tell you guys that I will get through this. I know that I will. I'm gonna try to push past it. It's not gonna be tonight. It's not gonna be tonight. But I will push past it, and I encourage you guys to do the same thing if anybody is in the same boat as me. If you're struggling, hit me up, you know. I'm on the Nano website. You can message me. I'll talk to you. You can talk to me. We'll be buddies or whatever. And I just think that it's very important for writers to not put themselves up like they're better than anybody else. You know, we're all creative people and we're all in this together. And if we could just lift one another up and support one another in our creative endeavors and really form that community and really inspire and help one another. It's hard work. It's a lot of work. But I really want this message to get out there that you can do anything you put your mind to, and anything worth doing is not going to be easy. It's just not. But if you're passionate about it, then it'll be worth it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'm going to take my own advice. I'm going to start fresh tomorrow. And I'm going to power through it. I know I can get there. I know that I can. It won't be tonight, like I said, but I will get there. And you will too. You will too. So that's all I got for you guys. And I don't know if this made any sense whatsoever, but if it helps, great. If not, you can just, you know, laugh at the novel Nana, the crazy old lady. Anyway. That's all I got. So happy writing, and good night, y'all.